Every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. sharp, the same elderly man sat in the third row of a small, quiet church tucked away in a sleepy town. Mr. Elliot was his name, gray-haired, soft-spoken, and always dressed in a neatly pressed suit, no matter the season. Beside him, there was always an empty seat. Always. For years, no one questioned it. People just assumed maybe his wife had passed, or perhaps a family member once sat there. But Elliot never spoke of it. He simply arrived, nodded kindly, took his place in the pew, and left when the service ended. Until one day, a young boy named Mason, just 12 years old and full of questions, approached Mr. Elliot after church. "Mr. Elliot?" the boy asked innocently. "Why is the seat next to you always empty?" The old man smiled, gently placing a hand on the back of the wooden pew. "That seat," he said softly, "is waiting." "Waiting for who?" Mason asked, now curious. Mr. Elliot looked down for a moment, as if searching for the right words. "It's waiting for someone I hurt. A long time ago." Decades earlier, Mr. Elliot had a son, Jacob. Bright, wild-hearted, full of dreams that didn't quite fit the quiet, structured life Elliot had built for him. They fought a lot. About college, about ambition, about how a real man should behave. One day, after a terrible argument, Jacob walked out, slammed the door, bags in hand. He didn't say goodbye. He didn't look back. Elliot was sure Jacob would return within a few weeks, maybe months. He didn't. A few postcards came in the first year, then nothing. "I wanted him to be strong," Mr. Elliot told Mason, his voice trembling now. "But instead of listening, I pushed him away." Years passed. Elliot grew older. Holidays came and went. Birthdays grew quiet. And that seat beside him remained empty. At first, he kept it open out of stubbornness. He told himself Jacob would one day walk back in. Then, as time went on, it became something else, a symbol of his regret, a silent apology, a space that said, "I'm still waiting." People offered to sit with him. Some even tried to move into the space unknowingly. But he always politely declined. "This one's taken," he'd say. No explanation, just hope. Mason didn't know what to say. So he just sat beside the old man for a moment, quietly. A few weeks later, a letter arrived at the church office. It was addressed to the man in the third pew. It was from Jacob. He'd seen a photo online, one taken during the Easter service, a group shot of the congregation, and there he was, his father, older now, sitting alone in the third row with that unmistakable empty seat beside him. In the letter, Jacob wrote, "I thought you gave up on me, Dad. I thought your silence meant you'd stopped caring. But I see now. Maybe you were just waiting. I'm coming home." The next Sunday, everyone noticed something different. The old man was there, suit pressed, smile wider than usual. And beside him, the empty seat was finally filled. A middle-aged man with the same bright eyes and stubborn chin sat quietly next to him. No words needed, just the kind of silence that says everything. Mr. Elliot didn't get those years back, but he got something even more powerful. A second chance. Call to action. YouTube outro. If this story touched your heart, please consider subscribing for more real, emotional, and inspiring stories like this one. Like, comment, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And remember, sometimes healing begins with an empty seat and the courage to keep it open.